Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to your writing lesson today. We've been working on a friendly letter and writing to Dear Santa, but today we're actually going to write a description of an object. So if we go to our learning target today, we're going to learn how to write a description of an object using adjectives. So we're going to write a description of our very own Christmas tree using adjectives. Let's review what an adjective is, boys and girls. Adjectives are words that describe a noun. They tell details about people, places, and things. So adjectives are just words. They can be color words, number words, they can be size words to tell about big and little, wide and tall, small. They can talk about age, like old and young. They can also tell about what a character is like when the fox was sly and smart. Adjectives can be like the word funny, kind, mean, tricky. They tell what the character is like by what the character does. So let's talk about some adjectives for a Christmas tree. So I wrote some words down that might describe some of your Christmas trees. Bright, that talks about color. Colorful, lots of colors. Your Christmas tree might be tall, wide, short, thin. Your Christmas tree might be real, right out of the woods or outside. Your Christmas tree might be artificial, which means it's man made and not real from the outdoors. We could talk about its color. Your Christmas tree is probably green. We could talk about it being decorative with a lot of decorations. Another word could be festive. It shows celebration and festivity for the holiday. Another word could be fragrant. Fragrant means that it has a distinct smell. Could be a good smell. Some other words that we could use to describe your tree is the kind of tree it is. It might be a spruce tree, or a Fraser fir tree, or an evergreen tree. I found this tree online, so I put a tree right here for us. And it looks a lot like my tree here at home, but it's not quite my tree. So if I wanted to use some words to describe this tree, an adjective, I could use the adjective tall. This one is touching the ceiling of the house. It's very tall. We could use the word bright. Bright. It is very bright at night, isn't it? Another word that we could use is colorful. It has a couple colors, maybe not as many as different colored lights, but it is colorful. And this one actually looks like a spruce tree. So I could write the word spruce. It's a spruce tree. And it looks real. I don't think it's artificial or a fake tree. I think it's real. Those are some words that all describe this tree. These words are adjectives. They describe a noun, and the Christmas tree is a noun. Okay, so today we are going to draw a picture of our Christmas tree. Here's my picture that I used from the computer. It's not quite what I wanted, but it was the best I could do. So first we're going to draw a picture of our Christmas tree, and we're going to color it, hopefully with crayons or markers. And then we're going to come down beneath the picture and start writing about our Christmas tree. Excuse me. So the very first sentence that I want to write about the tree is going to be a lead, something that tells specifically about my tree. So I'm going to start with the word my, and let me just make this a little bigger for you to see. And I'm going to write my, whoops, went a little too far. It's hard to write on the screen, boys and girls. My Christmas. Now, Christmas is an uppercase letter. It starts with an uppercase because it's a holiday, and holidays are considered very important. So we uppercase the word Christmas. My Christmas tree. Now be careful because this is an R blend word. It's not jari or turi with a G or a D. It's tur with a T. My Christmas tree. And then I'm going to write is. And then I could have wrote beautiful. I almost wrote beautiful. My Christmas tree is beautiful, but I decided to use the adjective special. My Christmas tree is special. And that is a huge rule breaker word, period. So when you write yours today about your Christmas tree, your sentence, you might want to start your lead with my Christmas tree is, and then put something right there. You could write beautiful, wonderful, but that is how I decided to start out my lead. Now I'm going to write some sentences that describe my very own Christmas tree, and you can write some sentences that describe yours. Let's see if we can make this go up just a little bit. And I'll erase all those marks that it makes when I try to make it go up. Okay, so here's my period. My next sentence that I want to write, I want to describe it to somebody. So if I had somebody I was talking to on the phone and I was trying to describe my tree, I would use some words like this. It is very, the Y is making the very. It is very tall. My tree is tall also. So that tall describes my tree. And then I'm going to say with, if your TH is your thumb digraph. Thumb. It is very tall with an angel. Sounds like a J, but it's a G. Angel. And then I'm going to try to get some words down here on top. I have to go right over that, I guess. Okay, my Christmas tree is special. It is very tall with an angel on top. Now, those are two things that describe my tree. It's special, it's tall, and it has an angel on top. So my next sentence, I want to add some more details about my tree. So I'm going to start a new sentence right after a period is uppercase. My tree. And I ran out of room and I'm at the bottom of my page. So you guys can turn it over to the back. I'll just go up. My tree is a real. My tree is real Fraser our blend. Fraser fir tree. It's real. And my tree smells. And S blend, smells like the woods. It does smell like the woods when I get really close to it. It smells like the woods, period. So here's what I have so far. My Christmas tree is special. It is very tall with an angel on top. So I want to add some more descriptive sentences that describe my tree. My tree is a real Fraser fir tree and smells like the woods. Okay, I think I could add a little bit more to let you guys know what my tree looks like. I'm going to write there. Each of my sentences starts with a different word to make it very interesting. There are many white lights. You guys might have multiple colored lights or red lights. I have white lights on my tree. Maybe you do too. There are many white lights. More than one, so I need an S. That glow at night. There are many white lights that glow at. I'm going to have to get another page at night. I think Christmas trees are the most beautiful when they're lit up at night, don't you? Okay, let's go back. A good writer always rereads their writing before writing the next sentence. My Christmas tree is special. It is very tall with an angel on top. My tree is a real Fraser fir tree and smells like the woods. There are many white lights that glow at night. I think I could give you guys a little bit more detail about my tree. I could write a little bit about my ornaments. The ornaments. Ornaments. The ornaments are. I'm going to tell you what color most of them are. The ornaments are gold. Gold. Most of them are gold with the white lights. Okay, period. All right. So let's go back and read what I have so far. That's what a good writer does. My Christmas tree is special. It is very tall with an angel on top. My tree is a real Fraser fir tree and it smells like the woods. There are many white lights that glow at night. The ornaments are gold. I'm going to tell you my favorite one. My favorite, that is a hard word, favorite. My favorite, and I'm just going to say one because I already used the word ornament. My favorite one is the frame. I have a frame on my tree. I have frames on my wall too. My favorite one is the frame with my son's picture in it. With my son's picture in it. Okay, that was my favorite ornament. So I'm getting to the end of my story, boys and girls. Let's see what I've used so far. I've told you that my tree is special. It's tall. It has an angel on top. It's real. It's a Fraser fir. It smells like the woods. There are many lights, so I talked about the lights that glow at night. The ornaments are gold. My favorite ornament is the frame with my son's picture in it. And those are my two sons, so both of them. So I want to end my story now with the bottom of my tree. So I'm going to say at the, and notice I'm putting my spaces between the words, at the at at the bottom of, not UVOF, at the bottom of my tree, TR blend, is a train. Yep, we put a train around our tree. We put, not put, put presents, presents, S because there's more than one. We put presents, around, around the train track. We put presents around the train track. Okay, that's a period because I finished that thought. Now I'm going to end my story, and I think a good ending is to write a feeling. I love. How about if I uppercase that because it shows emotion? I love my tree. Exclamation mark. Okay, a good writer is going to go back and read this, and I'm going to circle all my adjectives as I read this to you one last time. How about if I circle them in red? My Christmas tree is special. Special is an adjective. It is very tall. Tall is an adjective. It tells you the size. With an angel on top. My tree is a real Fraser fir tree. Fraser fir is an adjective. It tells what kind of tree. And it smells like the woods. There are many white lights that glow at night. White is actually describing the lights. So my tree is not white though. So it's not an adjective describing my tree, but the white is describing the lights. The ornaments are gold. Gold is an adjective. It tells the color of the ornaments. It actually describes the ornaments, but hopefully it makes the tree gold because there's so many. My favorite ornament is the frame with my son's picture in it. At the bottom of my tree is a train. We put presents around the train track. I love my tree. Okay, boys and girls, now it's your turn. You are going to describe your tree. So our target today was to describe an object. You're going to describe your Christmas tree. Maybe you would like to stand or sit right near your tree while you write this. That would be great. And tell me all about your tree. But we're not going to make a list. We're actually going to write them in sentences today. Okay, boys and girls, try to write at least 5 sentences for your Christmas tree. I can't wait to hear about it. Thank you.